Hello everyone, it's Mark and welcome back. In this video I'm here to tell you, stop trying to persuade your loved one to go to treatment. Stop doing that, okay? And I'm going to share a story with you. We had a call, in fact we get lots of these calls, but this was one that really sort of came to mind from a mum who has a 30-year-old adult son who has been suffering from substance use and mental illness, by the way, for I think it's at least 5 years, okay? And during that time, he has been in and out of multiple treatment centers. He's never stayed longer than 10 days. He's never been able to stay clean for more than 2 or 3 after he's gotten out. He's had multiple trips to the emergency room. I think on at least one occasion, paramedics had to use Narcan, which is the antidote for an overdose, on him to bring him back. Otherwise, he would have been dead. And when I spoke to the mother, she said, well, I don't think we want to, either file a Marchman Act or a guardianship. We're going to talk to him and see if we can persuade him to go to treatment. And, look, I'm not here to tell you what to do. I give families options, and then, you decide what is right for your family. But I said to her, you've been dealing with this for 5 years, okay? He's been dealing with it for 5 years. It is destroying the family, which is why they call it a family disease. What makes you think that this time you can persuade him to go to treatment, and not just go, but stay long enough, okay? And it really is. It's about staying long enough. I mean, look, this is a disease of the mind, and if it's been going on for 5 years, there's just no way that it's going to get fixed in 10 days. These sort of, I know you see these movies sometimes where the person, goes to bed and, is in a cold sweat for, 3 or 4 days, and they wake up, miraculous recovery. Okay, I'm here to tell you, I've never seen that happen, okay? And maybe it happens in the movies, and maybe there are folks out there who have experienced this in real life, but I've never seen it here in our office. And I don't think that it's reality, and I don't think that it's a hope and a prayer that you should be hanging on to. I think if you want hope, and that's what we want to do, is give you hope, then in order to get that, you're going to need to take action, okay? The idea that your loved one can be, quote, persuaded to go, I'm sorry, I just don't think it's going to happen. And if you can get them there, they're never going to stay long enough. I mean, here in our office, we typically work with a family for, on average, about 6 months, okay? Minimum 3. In fact, I won't even take a case unless the family wants to put their loved one to treatment for 3 months, because I know that it's going to be a complete waste of time and your money, okay? And while I always say I love repeat business, but if I get repeat business, it means we didn't do it right the first time, or something went wrong, then, the idea that you can persuade someone is just, I think it's a fantasy, okay? And I speak bluntly in these videos, and I'm here to not to sugarcoat this. Please, please, please stop trying to persuade your loved one to go to treatment and expect them to be able to not just go, but stay long enough, okay? It's not fair on you, and it's not fair on them. If you want this, this nightmare, this curse to be over, then you got to take action, okay? And that means we need to go to court, and we need to get a court order, and we need to get them into treatment, and we need to keep them there long enough so that they can finally experience the miracle. And it is a miracle, and we see it all the time. But I've also seen what happens when action isn't taken. And in 2020, as I've said, we lost 3 people. I don't want to get that call from you, okay, about your loved one. It's heartbreaking, okay? This is our passion, this is our mission, this is all we do. I don't want to get that call from you, okay? So if you want to chat with us about how we can help you to get your loved one into treatment and finally rid them of this, we're here to help, okay? So enough of that. I appreciate your time, and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.